Being charged with fraud in Creek County is a serious matter that should never be taken lightly. Fraud offenses often involve allegations that a person intentionally engaged in deception, false statements, misrepresentations, or other dishonest conduct to obtain money, property, services, or other benefits. Depending on the circumstances, a fraud conviction can result in substantial fines, restitution, probation, imprisonment, and a permanent criminal record. Fraud cases are often more complicated than they appear. Unlike many criminal cases that involve direct physical evidence, fraud prosecutions frequently center on financial records, business transactions, contracts, emails, text messages, bank statements, and witness testimony. In some cases, investigators may spend months reviewing records before charges are filed. By the time an arrest occurs, law enforcement may have already gathered thousands of pages of documents and conducted numerous interviews. The state must prove intent. One of the most important elements in most fraud prosecutions is intent. The prosecution generally cannot obtain a conviction simply because money was lost or a transaction went poorly. Instead, the state must typically prove that the accused intentionally deceived another person. This is often where fraud cases are won or lost. Business disputes, accounting mistakes, misunderstandings, failed investments, and clerical errors can sometimes create circumstances that appear suspicious without actually constituting criminal conduct. An attorney can help identify whether the prosecution can truly prove the required intent beyond a reasonable doubt. Statements can be extremely dangerous. Many people believe they can clear up a misunderstanding by speaking directly with investigators. Unfortunately, fraud investigations rarely work that way. Investigators are often gathering evidence to support criminal charges, and statements made by the accused may later be used against them in court. Even truthful statements can be misunderstood, taken out of context, or interpreted in a manner that supports the prosecution's theory of the case. One of the most valuable roles an attorney provides is protecting a client's constitutional rights during the investigation process. Not every fraud allegation is criminal. One of the most common issues in fraud cases is determining whether the matter belongs in civil court rather than criminal court. Many disputes involve breach of contract claims, unpaid debts, failed business ventures, partnership disagreements, real estate disputes. Just because someone believes they were treated unfairly does not automatically mean a crime occurred. A skilled attorney can often demonstrate that a dispute is civil in nature rather than criminal, which can dramatically affect how the case proceeds. If you have been charged with fraud or believe you may be under investigation, seeking legal advice as early as possible may be one of the most important steps you take to protect your future.